Good morning. This is Senate Health and Welfare. It is March 18th. And this morning, we're going to begin looking at our appointments that have come to us from the governor's office. We get appointments every year. And then we determine those folks who need to be interviewed and schedule them. And then those folks who we need to look up and talk with and make recommendations to both this committee and then to the full Senate. So our tradition in this committee is that the vice chair organizes and runs the appointments.
Oh, right on, yes.
Yeah, so confirmation of appointments or not, and then, so we, the Senate Education Committee just went through its proposal. And this is our set of proposals, so that's the first time we've seen that folder. Do you want to just go through the folder and talk about who's in there, and then we'll have Kiki help us, get more information, and then when we'll let us know who needs scheduling for what, when.
Well, and what we did last time too was we assigned people. Do we want to do that again as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have Jenny Samuelson, who is up for Secretary of the Agency of Human Services for a term from and including March 1st, 2025 to and including February 28th of 2027. So someone can reach out to
So because she's secretary,
yeah,
we interview her,
right,
and so we'll schedule her and we'll get her simplified bio resume, and then
okay, yeah. Owen Foster,
the same thing.
Green Mountain Care Board.
Yeah.
Peter Ireland, Board of Medical Practice.
Now that one is not underlined in the this, so that would be, Kiki, can you find out which district Peter Ireland is from?
Wakefield.
Oh, Wakefield.
Mine then.
Okay. Do you want to take him and
I can,
give him a call?
but I.
Or do you want someone, would you
It would be
prefer
helpful.
if someone else did
I'm a
that?
little backed up.
Okay,
I can do it. I'm happy to do it.
okay,
Yeah.
all right,
Wonderful.
so
Thank you.
literally that's our word for the day.
Oh, okay.
I did want to bring up that we have a number of bills that have now gone to finance and appropriations. The next step is that the reporter will be invited in to present the bill. Sometimes when it's appropriations, I present the bill, so if that happens to you.
We are probably, I've got a couple of little fees.
Right,
We aren't gonna have time to have the reporter.
so you won't,
Why?
yeah, so that doesn't happen.
One is one.
I'm on it.
Yeah, we're knocking those out.
Okay, that's good to know. And then
Like a bigger fish to fry in there.
on S-36, we may see a recommendation from the agency to add some of the language that was in the original bill, and that will improve the bill as a whole. So we'll look at that in here, and then we'll also be looking at it in appropriations, and Senator Hart, you're the reporter on that bill, so we'll sort out how best to do the additional amendment if needed. And I think that's it. What else?
So you will take care of birthing centers and doulas in appropriations, is that right?
I may. I think it would be good to have you come in and do those.
Okay.
We'll see how.
Whichever you prefer, just let me know.
Yeah, see how it goes.
Those two are going with folks too. All right.
That's why, yeah.
Are they both in your committee?
Yeah.
Senator?
I think they're on for today.
They are.
I'm clearing tomorrow for S95, and then I've got a housing hit bill
Okay.
for Thursday, so.
Okay. The other thing I will say is, we have a lot of H bills coming to us. Some of them are going to be heavy duty. That will take a bit of time. and one of the bills that will be coming to us is the housing bill, the general assistance housing bill. There's a 340B bill. There is a CON bill. And there is another bill about, PhD psychologist prescribing, they're all on the House calendar right now, all except one of those. So we will get those. We'll go through all the House bills. We went through S64 on Friday. My intent is also to look at S21, which we pulled out of education to have some time in here. And then the other bill, which is on the dyes and foods, we'll look at those. There's no promise that any one of those will leave this committee before the end of this year. But it will mean that once we start working on them, they become our January priorities, just to let you know, unless some emergency shows up. So that would mean that I know there's huge interest in S64. There's no question about it. It has a huge number of signatures on it. And we will take it up, but we want to make sure that we do it timely and properly. So I just wanted you to know that it's not going to be shelved. Okay. I think that's it for today. I think we've been.
Dr. Barslow's sister, who's also from, she sent me a message that said, please pass S64.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, you're going to keep hearing from people outside, and we're going to dive into the issues that are there and hear from folks. I know there's a very strong difference of opinion whenever scope of practice is expanded. It isn't simple. So we need to understand what it is that we're doing and why the Secretary of State made the recommendation that they did. And we will give it due diligence. We'll do that. And then I just want to say thank you again for your work on S126. We'll keep going through the language with the agency and the board to make sure that it moves in the way we had envisioned. And it is now in appropriations because we know there's a small amount of money in it. That's it. Kiki, is there anything else that we had on our agenda for today?
That was it.
Deliberately a low impact day because we've all been working really hard. And we will come back to our House